got us, trust me.
All right. This is Black and White Politics. I'm David. I'm the black guy. This is my buddy Blaine.
I'm the white
He the
guy.
white guy.
Can't you tell?
Look like you need a little more sun. You're getting a little too bright.
I know, man. I need some more tan action going on.
He getting real bright.
I know.
All right. Called my man up. He was at work. I said, you need to come on down here. We got to do this video. He said, what do you mean? I said, he works a lot, so he didn't know. We made that video yesterday, and he was stuck on Trump and the Twitter wars. So
yeah. And I was in Arlington today taking care of some business, so I was...
A lot of stuff going on. So here we go. George Floyd should not have died. No shape, form, or fashion. All the videos doesn't show him resisting. That guy put a knee on that dude's freaking neck for 9 minutes. No way that should have happened. And them stupid cops around him, them yes men, they let this man die.
Yeah.
And that's tragic.
Yeah.
And that shit should be denounced by everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
No excuse.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with the protest. If you want to protest, that's fine. Get out there in the beginning and it was just walls of people and they had blocked off everything. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King walked the whole freaking from Selma to Montgomery, and that's a long trek. You ain't never been there.
Yeah.
Never threw a punch.
Yeah.
Held up, you know?
Yeah.
But when you turn to rioting, police cars, rioting, freaking, and looting, and stealing, and plundering freaking people's businesses, burning down public housing, an auto zone, rampaging and freaking ripping out targets and destroying targets, you've defeated the purpose of the cause in which you have tried to bring awareness to.
Yep.
You get a man killed because he felt like he can just go in some guy's freaking place of business and the guy shot him. We've had one of those. Somebody got hurt on the freeway because he jumped on a cop car and the cop car kept going, fell off, hit her head. Seen that on the news.
Yeah.
You can't defeat the purpose of the protest, folks. It was tragic what happened to him, and I'll be the first one to stand up with you, but you can't turn around and burn down your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
What you got?
Well, he's absolutely right. Let me add some more to this. Okay. Black folks and others, but probably mostly black folks, I hate to say it.
That was a mix of both black, white, and Hispanic in that.
I'm just saying, probably. I hate to say it. But listen. What happened to that gentleman was dead wrong. That shouldn't have happened. Those cops need to be put not only in prison, but under the prison.
Yeah, so
under the prison. What it did was criminal. And any police officer, law enforcement that backs up that kind of behavior, you're wrong. What they did was criminal. What they did was, we are unconstitutional even. The moment that that gentleman died, those cops violated the ultimate constitutional right that person had, and that is the right to life.
Life, liberty,
pursuit of happiness.
They just took all that away.
Because he has no life, he now has no liberty, and he now has no pursuit of happiness. The moment so that is the ultimate violation of the oath that they took.
That's number one, right?
Number one. And as a matter of fact, both of us in the Navy, both of us sworn in to the oath of enlistment. As I understand
hard for me to watch.
Hard for me to watch. As I understand it, the oath that you guys take as cops or law enforcement or whatever is similar in meaning to the oath that we took when we joined the United States Navy. We're supposed to protect these people, not bring undue harm to them. Now I could see if dude was like straight up, pow, bitch fist fighting.
And all the videos I've seen, he didn't fight anywhere.
He was fighting or whatever, and you guys gave him a lawful constitutional command, not unlawful, unconstitutional, but a lawful constitutional command. And then he failed to obey it, and he had a gun at you or whatever, baseball bat, trying to whatever. Okay, in that situation, yeah, do what you gotta do,
That's a whole different story,
get him restrained. But see, hold on, I know, but see, this was not that at all. This dude got murdered. Period.
Yeah.
Now back to what I was about to say earlier. You gotta understand. I am focusing more on the black community because we're usually I say we, but we're usually guilty of that, unfortunately. Others are too, but I'm going to say we. Although this seems to be more of a mix, but still, you got to think about it. A lot of black people don't own the major corporations and businesses that provide jobs and opportunities for people. So when you go into that Target, or you go into that other establishment, or you go into that, I don't know, the Arab guy's record store on the corner or whatever, you got to think. Now that all this destruction's happened in that area, those corporations, that Arab dude, hypothetical mom and pop, they don't want to invest money back into that neighborhood or area anymore because they're afraid of what is going to happen. People, I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood.
But why would you
I know.
There was some people. They said there was a lot of people that come in from out of town too. That caused it stirred up a lot of this.
Unfortunately, more people from idiots from other parts of the. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. More idiots from other parts of the country came in and joined. It still don't matter. You got to think. You got to think. You got to be more like MLK. Maybe a little bit of Malcolm X mixed in there, but begin more like MLK. You can't go burning down, looting the Target.
Because you defeat the purpose of the message.
And again, once this stuff is cleared up, and hopefully those officers are all put under the prison, hopefully, because if not, then there are probably more of this stuff. You got to think, you still got to go to work. You still got to pay your light bill. You still got to feed your babies.
All them jobs are now gone.
Feed your babies. Now all those jobs are gone, or they're relocated. Now let's say you're a black person, and I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that could be white and Asian too, Hispanic, whatever. I'm just saying. Let's say you're a black person or anybody. So now the Target got burnt down and it's gone, and the corporation goes, Pastor Armstrong, I apologize. I'm going to say it like this, Pastor Armstrong. Respect to your pastor dad. That Target says, F you. I'm not coming back to your neighborhood. I'm not coming back to your city. F y'all. You burnt, you stole, you burnt. We're sorry that happened. But Target didn't have jack S-H-I-T to do with that. They didn't have jack S-H-I-T to do with that. Not a darn thing. So now, what you've done, brother man, sister man, think. Malcolm and MLK trying to get y'all to think. Now what you've done is you've taken that opportunity out of that community, possibly permanently, or at least for years to come, and maybe even out of that city. Target's going middle finger, if you know what I mean.
Check this out. They'd have made a better impact if they would have set up a bonfire. Listen to me now, check it out. If you would have put cans together or tires and built a bonfire in the middle of that road, right there where the man was killed, blocked off all the traffic from that area, and just sit there until the cops were arrested. You'd have made a bigger impact.
That would have been better because
you would have made a better freaking. You could have had the news media there, everybody talking. People wouldn't have got killed. People wouldn't have got hurt. People wouldn't have lost jobs. You would have made a bigger impact doing that.
Right. More than likely, because
you could have sit there 2 or 3 days until the guys got arrested and they got carried to jail. Yeah. But instead you decide and people decide to destroy the whole freaking community.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's just dumb.
But you gotta understand. So now what's going on is, yes, these cops are dead wrong. Yes, I understand you're angry and I feel you. But now you gotta understand. You burnt all that stuff down. You destroyed, you looted, you robbed, you pillaged, you did whatever. The businesses now ain't gonna want to come back. That means less opportunities in your area. That means your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, your friend, your girlfriend,
your baby
daddy, baby mama, your child, maybe even you now don't have the opportunity. Or Target or other businesses are saying, F you.
I don't know if I want to come back there.
F you. But if you want to keep your job, since you were a good employee working here, you've now got to go 45 more miles that way to get to the new reassignment. That's if they keep anybody from the burnt down establishments that got burned down. That's if they are even kind enough to say, oh, we'll relocate you, some of you. You just destroyed some people's jobs. It's bad that dude died, but...
And there's no excuse. We both want to tell you that. And we're sorry. And we're sorry. Our heart goes out to the families.
But that...
The stupidity that went on the next 2 nights is dumb.
Yeah. You, like he said, you'd been better off in the middle of the street, burning a barn fire. Yeah, some folks would have got arrested, you know, whatever.
Not if
probably.
they'd just sat there.
I'm just saying how the, you know, how the cops can be, but I'm just saying, but
The cops would have probably erected some crap around you.
They might have, but at least the Target and other businesses would still be up. And some of you watching this right now that were involved with that, you'd still have a job to go to today, or you still have a job to go to once
I
this
hope that some of the
virus
folks
crap
that worked at
ends.
that Target wasn't in there looting the Target. But we'll never know. This
Well,
has been.
actually, if those cameras are still up,
Oh, they were up.
then
There's been a lot of folks cited.
That's another thing. Another thing. If you work in one of these places and you got to think, there's cameras everywhere.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be some folks getting the doors knocked on.
Yeah.
All right. That's Black and White Politics. I'm David. I'm the black guy. My buddy Blaine.
I'm the white
He's
guy.
the white
can't you
guy.
tell?
Thanks for the 28 followers. We got another one last night.
Sweet. Thank you.
And we hope that y'all be safe. Our hearts go out to the Floyd family. And we hope y'all have a great day. Peace.